see what is consciousness and what is awareness. It's a subtle subject which I think you all can understand. Consciousness is that when you are made conscious, you become conscious. Like I have my hand here, alright? But normally I am not conscious of it, that I have a hand. If a man is sleeping, he is not conscious that he is sleeping. When you tell me you have a hand, I become conscious. Or something pricks me, then I become conscious. Otherwise, I am unconscious about it. I am absolutely unconscious about my eyes. I am seeing everything. But supposing I become blind, I can't see. Then I become conscious of my eyes, that I have got my eyes through which now I cannot see. So once you say there is this hand, the consciousness is there. This you can say is the knowledge about the hand, that you get knowledge about the hand. But once you are not conscious of the hand, that knowledge is disappeared. So, to say there is ignorance or there is knowledge, both things are just the same. You are not conscious of your hand, so you are quite ignorant about it. Now supposing somebody says, your hands are very beautiful. Somebody remarks like that. Then I become conscious of my hand which is beautiful. Otherwise I never knew they were beautiful. So normally all human beings live at that level. That somebody has to tell. Now somebody said you are wearing a very nice sari. Alright? Then I look at it, yes, it's very nice, I never knew. So somebody has to tell you, then you become conscious, otherwise you are not. So we all human beings at that level are like that. Now, what is awareness? That's a different thing. That means if I see somebody is attacking me, I put my hand like this. That means I am aware I have a hand. I am not conscious, but I am aware that I have a hand, I have to use it. Like here in Italy, you go on using your hand all the time like this. That means, you are aware that you have got hands, that you have to use them for expressing something more sort of emphatic. So we are sort of also aware of our body, we are aware of others, we know about others, we know what sort of a person another one is, up till you are self-realized. After self-realization, what happens? It's very interesting. After self-realization, you go beyond both these things, consciousness and awareness. Because you go beyond thought. You have gone beyond thought means what? Anger, all kinds of ideas, all kinds of aggression, everything is maneuvered or worked through your mind. So if your mind is lost, what will you do? There's no mind anymore. You exist with reality. So there is no mind to communicate. We call it thoughtlessly aware. We have conquered all our enemies by giving up one enemy, that was our mind. There's no mind to suggest. There's no mind to tell you. So once there is no mind, you are lost. Now, it is being said that you ask a question to yourself, who am I? As soon as you ask this question, you become thoughtless, so you get lost. You cannot answer this question. Otherwise, you might say, I am a woman, I am this, I am that, I am a bishop, or I am a pope, I am this, I am that. But once you are a realized soul, who will tell you who you are? Because the one which tells you is the mind which doesn't exist. No thought. Means you get dissolved into yourself. This is what is reality. But you are aware of it. Now, that's another thing. If you ask yourself a question, you are not there. But you are aware. If your navi is catching you, immediately you know my navi is catching, I have got liver. Don't have to ask questions. Or somebody standing near you, left Sadishana, oh my God, this one. If somebody is very angry and hot-tempered, immediately feel such heat from that person. So Baba, run away from this man. So this is a new realm you have entered into reality, which you are never aware before. Now supposing there is a very bad man standing near you. He might be a thief, he might be a murderer, anything. You will not be even conscious of it, leave alone aware, normally. But once you are realized so, you become aware of the whole. That is reality. What are the problems? In the collective, you become aware of the collective. You become aware of the problems of the whole world. Now, this awareness is very different. The first awareness, as I told you, is like this. That if somebody tells you you are this and this, you become aware of it. In this, nobody has to tell you. It's just there. You are there, you know what it is. And this is what we have achieved in these modern times, which is the blessing of the modern times also, that we know now who we are. You always say, we are the pure spirit. Yesterday also I heard it. Are you sure? What makes you believe that? that you are the pure spirit. I mean, you haven't seen your spirit, have you? You haven't seen yourself, what you are. Then how do you say you are the pure spirit? It's just you are saying something because I say so. But you are the pure spirit because whatever is the description of the pure spirit is given, that it is aware of the divine power. It is aware of the divine power. That is how you are the pure spirit. Because only through pure spirit as your personality, you can be aware of this all-pervading power. This is written in all the Shastras, in all the scriptures, everywhere. And what do you know about it? That you are the spirit. Because you know about your own chakras. You know about your own nadis. Now, what has happened is that you are separated from yourself and you can see yourself. You see yourself very clearly. And you start seeing yourself as the present and the past and the future. In the past, what I was, you see, you're shocked of my fitness, I was that place. See it. Through this present state, in the present state you see. Then you start forgetting it. Forget the past, forget the past. Then still you have the future. Then you start thinking about the future. What future? They think about their own children, their wives, such a because. What will happen to my children? What will happen to my wife? Then they think, what will happen to Sajal? Then they think, what will happen to Mataji? Also they think, what will happen to this world? Because your awareness has expanded. You are not in the limited sphere now anymore. You can think of your children, you can think of your wife, also you can think of the whole world. And all the problems of the world you think. So you have reached that state, alright? Up to that state we are. Now what is the thing that covers up all this? Or gives you solutions, say for your children, for your family, your wife, everyone. What is the solution? Your mother believes in giving solutions, not only the problems. Because these days, there are not problems that existed in the Navratri. They no more exist. That you can take a sword in your hand and go and play something. No, it doesn't. Not possible. But what? So the today's problem as they are, as we see, within us, we see the problems, we are aware of it, and we want to do something about Whether we are in the past, present or future, we see the problem. So now, what is the solution? We have no weapons, nothing to fight. We don't know also. So many do not even know how to hold a sword in the hand. And so many don't even want to hold it. Because there is so much incompassion. In the ocean of compassion, enjoying themselves nicely. They are enjoying their own compassion and compassion of others. Compassion of their mother. But then how to solve the problem? The problem can be solved if you become very powerful yourself within. Where is your attention? You have to move inward. Where is your attention? You have to become very powerful. I have done my job. I have given you realization. You have grown so much. I have explained to you, I have told you everything this time. I have given you lots of love. Ocean of love, I should say, as you call it, whatever it is. But now, you have to nourish it. You have to become powerful within yourself. So, what is the way you can become powerful? First, you must believe that you have transcended your human personality and you have now become a superhuman being. First of all, this must come in. This is what we call as faith. This faith is not false faith, it is not blind faith that you believe into something. But the fact, and 100 times I have told that you have first of all faith in your ascent, in your position as such. For this, meditation is very important. Very important. Without meditation, you cannot have full faith in yourself. Because you can't know yourself by saying, who am I? You cannot. Try now. Ask a question like, who am I? You'll be lost. So what should be the faith then? Because when you ask the question, who am I, you are lost. So, we reach a stage where I have to tell you that faith is not mental, it is not emotional, it is not physical, but it is a state of your own being, which we can call as a spiritual state. In the spiritual state, nothing can disturb, nothing can overpower, nothing can dominate. Because that state, if you have, that means you are part and parcel of reality, then you are an honored member of the God's kingdom. Then you are the most revered personality. Then you are like a deity. Then you are like a Gala. In that state when you are, it's a state, again I say, beyond the human state. You are extremely powerful. There's a story about Nizamuddin, great awliya, great Sufi in India. There was a horrible king, I think what Shah he called himself, and he would not go and bow to him. So he was very angry. He said, I can only bow to God and to nobody. The Shah said, if you don't come and bow to me tomorrow, I will cut your throat. And that night the throat of this king was cut. It's a story, but it's a real story. Somebody came and cut his throat, it was not Nizamuddin Shah. He would not do that. So that state, if you reach, what we call is the state of Shraddha. State of Shraddha, which is enlightened. Enlightened faith. It's a new type of mechanism. That is, you become part and parcel of the whole.